Here we go the next couple of days. It's Wednesday. I'm in the UK. I'm flying home Friday night. Someone tell me how that makes sense. So, completely shafted out of €70. I'm not offended. I do cry myself this week. The time is heading the wrong fucking direction! Wednesday morning, I have just arrived at the car park at Dublin Airport. New vlog is actually coming out tonight. This one will be next week's. So heading away for work for a couple of days to the UK and hit a bit of a snag because I need to bring 2 pull-up banners that I'll have with me at a stand. And I got them printed and they were ready on yesterday, and I'm obviously flying today, 12 o'clock. And I assumed they'd fit in my 20-kilo case that I had checked in. They do not fit. So last night I rang customer support on Aer Lingus, and I think I just got unlucky. I got a bad person who was just not helpful at all. I explained the situation. I was like, okay, what can we do? Like, can I pay for an oversized bag, or what can I do? He's like, if it doesn't fit in the dimensions, you can't bring it. I was like, what? That's it? He's like, yeah. I said, okay, well, can you ask a supervisor or someone that's more helpful, because you're clearly not helping me find a solution. And he disappeared, went off, put me on hold for like 5-10 minutes, came back. He's like, oh, look, you can bring it up to the airport. We can't guarantee it, but maybe they can help you up there. So I was like, okay, so you're telling me I can bring it and chance it. That's zero help to me because they cost a couple €100. And I was like, but I can go on to your website now and book in golf clubs or sports equipment or fishing equipment that are much bigger than these 2 pull-up banners, and I can do that for €40. And I'm trying to be honest here, and you're telling me you can't help me get these things on board. I was like, I could literally book golf clubs, empty out my golf clubs and put these in and take that on board. How does that make sense? And he's like, oh, that's just the way it is. I can't do anything. I was like, I felt like saying, you are just the most useless fucker ever. I will give you a bad review when they send me the customer survey, but it is what it is. So now I'm at the airport with the 2 pull-up banners, hoping that they can help me. And if not, what I'm thinking about is maybe I can just bring them through security. And they always say when you get to check-in, if your bag is too big, you have to pay a penalty. Like Ryanair, Aer Lingus, they all do it. So I'll just get there. These signs will be bigger than the bag dimensions, and I'll just pay a penalty. And hopefully that will work. But then I don't want to risk losing the signs. But if I go to the UK to this event and don't have signs, I'm just going to be I have to speak at the event, and then I'll have a stand, and I'm going to be standing at a table just with nothing. Like, I'll put something on my laptop, but like the signs just look so much better. So anyway, that is what we're at. I really have to pee and still have to get into the airport and try and get this sorted. So I don't know why I shared that. There was no need for that, but here we go the next couple of days. It's Wednesday. I'm in the UK. I'm flying home Friday night. So I'll share my food, getting some training done, work, all that kind of stuff. So it should be an interesting one.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around.
Okay guys, so we have arrived in London. Got the banners onto the plane. Customer service was really helpful, but I had to queue in the regular check-in, so it took like a while, so it left me tight for time. But I had to pay for an oversized bag, which was fine because at least I got on the plane. And then after I paid, the guy said, when you're coming back, just bring them to the plane and chance your arm. He said, best case scenario, they let you put them in the overhead lockers. Worst case scenario, they charge you for exactly what you've just paid. So he was like, just chance your arm. I was like, oh fuck, you could have told me that before I paid, but and queued in the check-in. But sure, look, at least now I know for next time. So now just waiting for the bags to come out and hope that these banners come out in one piece, because they're in just bags, no padding or anything. And depending on the baggage people that you get, maybe they get tossed around, maybe they don't. So do that, then go pick up the rental car and then head to the first hotel. Okay guys, so I'm not going to look at the camera because I'm focused on the road. Got the signs, all good, got the rental car, I'll show you that when we get to the hotel. But I paid for oversized baggage in Dublin and had to put the signs on an oversized belt. You can't put them where you put the normal check-in bags, which makes perfect sense. And when I went to collect my luggage, out came my suitcase and the 2 fucking signs on the regular belt that I paid for an oversized belt for. Someone tell me how that makes sense. So, completely shafted out of €70. Anyways, on the way to the hotel, and I'll show you the car and the surroundings when we get there. So roads are a tiny bit confusing over here, but I took the wrong road, naturally, my fault. I thought, how bad could it be? My journey just went from 3 minutes to fucking 26 minutes. I was 3 minutes away from the hotel, and now I'm 26! Okay guys, so this is the rental car, this one right here. And when I was coming into this car park, I didn't really know where I was going, and do you know what I did? Turn down the radio. Why do we do that? It's not going to help us figure out where we're going. Why do we turn down the radio? Also, UK registration plates make zero fucking sense. Zero. Irish plates, so simple. The year, county it's from, number in the production. Why not make it easy? Okay guys, so let's get that influencer money shot. I don't know how they do this. Here we are. Okay, let's see what we got. Bathroom. Lovely. Lovely little walk-in shower. What do we got over here? Bag storage. A couple of wardrobes because I'll really need more than one. This is lovely. Now, let's see what the view of Brentford is like. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that Audi garage over there. Loving it. Okay, so I need to... What do I need to do? I definitely need to do some work. There's a gym here that's 24 hours, which is amazing. And a pool and a sauna, also amazing. So I'm going to do some work. Probably get some food, hit the gym first, and then just work for the evening. I will take you guys with me, don't worry. Decided to fly around to Sainsbury's, which is literally 2-minute walk, amazing, because I forgot a bunch of things naturally. There's also a coffee roastery right beside it, which is awesome. So got some water, toothpaste, which I forgot, hair product, which I was actually out of, so that's grand, antihistamines, and after that I've got some 2 of these protein yogurts. I'm actually going to have some food now. I looked at my training, it's actually a rest day today. So extra rest days this week after the race. I'm just for a bit of recovery and then we'll start a build again. And I got one of those, another similar 20 gram protein yogurt. So that's 40 grams of protein. Got some melon and berries and a can of Monster for tomorrow. So I'll get this into me and then I'm going to go down and check out the gym. Okay guys, so here is what we are working with. Treadmills, cross trainers, a bike. Got these cable machines, a few of them. Bench in the corner. Hidden away down here is a set of dumbbells. More than enough to get a session in, and I'm only walking today. Dinner done. I had a burger with bacon and lettuce and sweet potato fries. There was no brownie on the dessert menu, which was disappointing. So I walked around Sainsbury's and got a Mars ice cream, so that was nice. So food for today was baked oats this morning with some chicken left over from dinner the night before. Then I had a protein bar in the plane. Then I had that stuff I got in Sainsbury's earlier, and then I had dinner. So not a super high calorie day by any means. There's a great movie on called Bullet Train. And when I travel for work and I'm in a hotel on my own, I am a fucker for not going to bed because I don't have a TV. We don't have a TV in the room at home because obviously it's not good for your sleep. So now that this is here, I find it really difficult to switch it off. So I'm going to give myself a little slap on the wrist because I need to be at the venue tomorrow before 9 o'clock. I want to get up and hit the gym for an hour. I'm going to do an hour run. And then I'm in a different hotel tomorrow night. So I'll see what the gym is like there, and maybe get a strength session in Friday. If not, I've got a rest day Saturday, so I could rest Friday and train Saturday. We'll see how it goes. But training in the morning, then breakfast, then head to the venue. So I'm going to bring you along for the ride, and I'm going to do my best to turn this TV off as early as possible. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is 6:45. Just back from the gym. The place was fucking packed, and I showed you yesterday. I think I did. It's all blurring together. Not that big of a gym, and there was a good 8 people in there, so it's pretty busy. And again, hard to get footage. But I just did a 45-minute easy run. Gonna shower, pack up, get some breakfast, and then head to the venue. Because no matter how much I can explain it or how well I think I'll explain it, it's just the fact that people are going to say, what the fuck do you know, you're a man. And that's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people will take it on board, other people will take it on board from the guest compare, and that's okay, that's just life. I'm not offended. I do cry myself to sleep. We are done. Whew, I'm tired, but that was a very good day. It's kind of an awkward situation where you have a stand at an event, and I was also speaking at the event, and you're just kind of standing at the stand waiting for people to come up, and I don't necessarily want to go and annoy every single person, because if I'm at an event I don't want that to happen to me. So after I spoke, a lot more people came up. I spoke to a couple of people beforehand, but after I spoke, a lot more people came up. And that was probably because they kind of saw my personality and maybe explained a bit more about what I do, and realized I'm hilarious, or just really sarcastic, one or the other. So that worked out really well. And then before that, I just tried to position myself around the room in different places to give people an opportunity to come up to me, and also find common things. There was a few people wearing Vivo barefoot shoes, so I'd say, oh, I love your shoes, and kind of open the conversation. There was a few people with Hyrox patches. There was a few different things I could start conversations with, but not necessarily try to engage them about selling to them or anything. Just start a conversation and then leave it there, and then a few of those people were more likely to come up to me. So it was interesting. It was enjoyable. I now have a motherfucker of a drive ahead of me. I don't know if you can see that, but 3 hours and 58 fucking minutes because of traffic. So I wonder, will I get some food here and then hit the drive when traffic has eased, or just suck it up now and stop somewhere on the way? Maybe I think I'll do that. But yeah, here we go. I'm wearing jeans, so I'm definitely going to put some fucking shorts on. So we are halfway there, 2 hours down, 2 hours to go. But it's starting to clear up, and it's a bit smoother driving rather than stop-start. But stopped at a service station. It has a little mini supermarket. It has a Burger King, KFC, and a Subway, and then a Chinese restaurant called Chopsticks. I went for the Subway. It's the first Subway I've had in so long, and I forgot how convenient Subway can be for picking up good healthy options. I had a turkey and ham sub, double meat with lettuce, and also put some chicken strips in there, and perfect. 500 calories, probably 50 grams of protein. Amazing. I'm stuffed after it. Had a cherry Coke Zero, and I've also got some jellies, which I will need in about an hour because my energy is fading fast. But I don't want to drink caffeine because then it'll fuck up my sleep, because it's 20 to 7. If I have caffeine now, that's not good. But sugar can give me a little high, and then I'll crash and it won't affect me getting into deep sleep. Pro tip for you. So yeah, time to hit the road. Hopefully we will be there before 7, 8, there before 9. Let's see. So, update. Google Maps when I left that service station was 2 hours. Now it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm assuming that's not good news. Like, that's not... Nothing positive can come from that. Why didn't I get the train? And actually, the reason I didn't get the train is because you couldn't do it direct. Like, you had to go into London and then you had to change over somewhere on the way. It was just fucking messy. And like having a 20 kilo suitcase and 2 pull-up banners, I'm not dragging those around. So I'll just rent a car, that'll be easy. Here we are. Google Maps, the time is heading the wrong fucking direction! Journey update. So, the Google Maps time got up to 2 hours and 45 minutes. And there was an accident further ahead. But by the time I got to it, it had disappeared. So the time dropped back down nicely. Amazing. Had my jellies, started getting my second wind, feeling good, got some cheesy hits on the radio. Bam! Traffic at a standstill. Another collision. And, well, I was 25 minutes away and now it's gone up to 44 minutes. So, fucking Brits. Oh, I'm just kidding. Where am I? So who knows what time we'll get there. Okay guys, so we have arrived. The place where the car park was a bit fucking rough, but at the hotel now, looks nice. Hotel room 2, here we go. Okay, so first thoughts are it's definitely not as nice as the last one. I do have a bath. Guess that's something. Hairdryer, thank God. Wardrobe space. It's big anyway, it's spacious. Leeds itself, where I first was, the hotel doesn't have a car park, which is really shit. Oh, I have a nice view. So in hindsight, I wouldn't have booked it, but it's not really far away. But you have to pay for that as well, naturally. But the car park was in a bit of a, what seemed like a ropey area. So that's not ideal, but then the hotel is actually in a really nice area. And this is the view. There's some sort of restaurant or bar here, which is like in the middle of the city. That's not a bad view. That is very nice. I'm happy with that. Look, Mom, we made it. So I'm quite tired now. That was a long drive. So I'm just gonna chill out, have a shower, go to sleep. Gym is actually, I'm gonna go check out the gym now. But the gym is open at 6 a.m., which is perfect. So I can do that in the morning. But I'm gonna go suss it out now and get a quick look actually, because it'll probably be very quiet, so I can get a video of what it's like. Good morning. It is 20 past 7. The plan was to get up at 6 and go to the gym. But like an idiot, I watched Law and Order SVU until about 12 o'clock. I can't have a TV in the room. I can't be trusted. So the event doesn't start till 9:30, so I have a bit more wiggle room this morning. So I'm going to hit the gym now anyway, so it's not too bad to have an extra bit of sleep. Hit the gym and then get the breakfast. Hopefully the hotel breakfast. Nice. The hotel yesterday was much nicer. The view is better today. The hotel yesterday was nicer, but the breakfast yesterday was crap. So I don't have high expectations for this morning, but we're in the city centre, so maybe I'll try to find something out and about. Who knows? Anyway, time for the gym.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door.
Workout done. Enough there to get a decent full body workout in, so it was fine. I did a few other bits like some arms and some leg curls that I didn't film. I really need to get like an extendable tripod to make it easier rather than just sitting it on the floor. Went down to breakfast then, which was on the same floor, and it wasn't appealing. It didn't look amazing. I was like, oh fuck, disappointing, but I'm gonna go find something. I have to drop my suitcase to the car in the car park, and then there's a nice coffee spot near there, so maybe they'll have some nice breakfast. Who knows, but we will see. Okay guys, so coffee acquired. Now we just need to find the venue. It starts at 9:30, it's 9:15, so we're making good time. No breakfast yet, but I have a couple of protein bars in my bag that will get me to lunch. Okay guys, so lunch done, another Subway. Today's event is an event I'm taking part in with a coach of mine, Paul Mort, and it's basically goal setting mindset, how to achieve more, that kind of thing. And it's always just being in the room with like 100 people who all want to improve. It's just really powerful. Good reviewing the last 3 months to see what went well, and I was kind of coming in from a point of view of, oh, I'm not sure it was a really good last 3 months. And then when you sit there and go through your phone to look for photos and memories and think about the things you did, like you just realize how much you have actually achieved over the course of the last 3 months. And so after lunch, it's in a cinema as well, so it's a really cool venue. They've built like a stage at the front, there's some guest speakers and stuff, so it's cool. Plan for after lunch, so we reviewed the last 3 months and had a couple of guest speakers in the morning, and now after lunch we'll start planning what's the next 3 months ahead. And then we rinse and repeat once a quarter, once every 3 months. So yeah, looking forward to it. And then I'll probably leave a little bit early. It's finished at 5. I'll probably leave at 4, half 4. I'll leave as late as I can, but I'm flying at 7:30. I still have to drop back the car and see if they charge me for oversized baggage for the 2 signs. So yeah, looking forward to the afternoon. I have landed. I'm back in Ireland, in Dublin, waiting for Aoife and the girls to get out of the Dua Lipa concert. That was quite an adventure. I don't remember the last thing I filmed. I think it was lunchtime. But I left, had to drop the rental car back, refuel, and drop it back. Went to the airport. So do you remember the pull-up banners? So I decided I'm just going to risk it. I'm going to bring them and just see what happens. I'm not paying for them again. I'll talk my way out of it somehow. So brought them to security, and the girl was like, oh, these don't fit on the tray. I don't know what you're going to do with them? And I was like, oh, I brought them through Dublin airport. I think they just searched them and that's it. And that worked. I completely made that up on the spot. So that victory number 1. So I was feeling good about myself. Flight was delayed, not by too long, which didn't work out too bad because I was coming to collect from the concert anyway. So I boarded, brought them on the plane, and I said, oh, what will I do with these? They put them in the overhead cabin on the way over. She said, yeah, put them up there. That's fine. So fucking charge me for overhead or oversized baggage on the way over. And then they came out on the normal belt when all the time I could have just fucking brought them on board and bluffed my way through. At least now I know for next time if I'm ever bringing them anywhere. Fucking airlines are robbing you. So we had to fly home on a propeller plane as well. And that was shaky as hell on the takeoff. Grand when you're up in the air, smooth on the touchdown, but the takeoff was very wobbly. There was some nervous screaming. Screaming is a bit dramatic, but like there was clearly some very nervous people making some funny noises and some tears from children, and some tears from adults. But sure, look, that's life. We made it back alive. I'll probably talk about no, I won't talk about it. This will be the end of this vlog, and I will please like, subscribe, drop a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and what you guys want to see as well, and I will see you guys in the next one.